Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest. As well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as, like I was saying about those readings, we got $25 readings right now. Those end on the 3rd. So basically, what is today? The 2nd tomorrow at 11:59. So come fuck with the kid. Book why they're low, because they're going back up. Okay, so I love to hear from you guys. Okay, as well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. Okay, so we got one card of extra energy, but we got something clarifying that energy, so I guess it's a 2 for 1. And then we got the layout. Okay, so let's go on and address the layout before we get into that. Okay, what is above you is your 4th, 5th dimension, what your higher self really wants you to know in these moments in time here. Okay, what's below you is your 3rd dimension, what you possibly could be going through in the physical, or advice on how to maneuver in the physical. Okay, over our energy, advice, and light work. All right, collective, let's go on and get it popping. Let me go and get some of this, y'all. Let's go on and get it popping. I should have been doing this a long time ago. Okay, so the extra energy that we got is yin and yang, okay? So I'm about to show you guys the card. Give me a second. So we got yin and yang, all right? This is what we're working with. Okay, masculine and feminine energy, okay? So let's go and break this energy down, okay? What is this, right? The yin yang consciousness, I guess to say. Okay, yang, masculine, would be masculine, active, analytical, dominant, and it says left brain and aggression. Okay, that's yang, masculine energy. Yin, feminine energy, passive, intuitive, submissive, right brained, and compassion. Okay, so with both of those energies, okay, if we want to talk about why this is the energy coming up in the first place, right? This has to do with utilizing both aspects of yourself to create what you want to create in your life here, okay? Because we all have this in us, right? We have that masculine energy, that analytical, that I guess, what was it? Analytical, fucking dominant, as well as aggression. We have all that shit within us. That's the masculine energy, as well as the feminine, passive, intuitive, submissive, compassionate, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, especially when it comes to manifesting. When you're creating, you want to utilize both aspects of yourself to create the best outcome for you, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, knowing how to balance yourself out so you can become a better individual, a better man, a better woman, etc. Whatever you associate yourself with, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It's about us really truly connecting with who we are and really tapping into the greatest versions of ourselves. So unlocking that the highest potential that we have. Unlocking that shit, right? This is that energy doing that work behind the scenes to get shit done, okay? All right, I think that's about it. Let's go on and get it popping within the reading here, okay? What's above us? Yeah, this is us really following our passions. This is us following where we're being led to go, really tapping into that more masculine energy. If you're more of the feminine essence, and tapping into that feminine essence if you're more of the masculine energy, okay? Whatever it is here, whatever you fall very on the spectrum, it's about us really balancing that energy out here, okay? Because like we said, we need that balance between yin and yang, right? This is that energy in these moments in time where we talk about masculine energy. They're dominant, analytical, as well as left-brained and aggression, right? Feminine energy, right brain, submissive, passive, as well as intuitive, and compassionate, right? Using both of those, utilizing both of those to create the life that you so seek, right? But to even utilize that, there's some energy that we do have to release, right? We have to release any clamps on. It's like we got to release clamps on shit that we can't change. engage, right? This is that energy. This is when you need to know when you need to engage and when you don't. Whatever this is, engaging in whatever you do, right? This can be work, this can be love, this can be, I don't know, fucking business and career, like entrepreneurship. This can be a passion project, book, whatever you do. It's you knowing when it's time to engage and when to fall back and just analyze, right? This is that energy in these moments in time when it comes to this releasing. This is us releasing any paradigms that need to be let go of. This is that energy really tapping into who we are to really gain the best version of ourselves, really allowing God to lead our direction in our lives, really letting go of any worries, any I guess, what is the word I'm looking for? Doubt. Yeah, any doubt, anything like that. Because God is working in your favor. But this also has to do with you really making sure that you do all you can before you let go, let God. So that being said, you got to understand, for shit to go in your direction, right? For things to go into your direction, it's about you doing all you can, all the actions that you possibly can do, right? Until you let go, let God. Like that whole test example that I've been given on this platform, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. It has to do with us really following the guidance that is being told to us and really being confident in what that is, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, understanding the covenant that you got between you and God. So that being said, completing what you need to complete with in between you and God, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's like you gotta understand your purpose is what that your purpose is what matters, y'all. True shit. Okay, remember, a purpose can be anything, right? This is that energy, anything that God signed and delivered to you with your name on it, and this is the contract that you signed with God. Yeah, you got to get that done, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. When it comes to the covenant, it's about put the armor of God on, the cloak of God on. This is that energy in these moments in time as you're moving forward in your life here, understanding what you're experiencing as you're going into the unknown, right? These lessons currently are very pivotal to your walk right now. So make sure you're in this energy of comprehending what you're experiencing, right? This is that energy as you're becoming one with yourself, with higher self. So it's like higher self and lower self coming as one. Uniting, right? But remember, we talked about that yin and yang, that masculine and feminine energy, right? We got the masculine energy with the King of Wands. Like I said, if you're more on the other spectrum, because we got the divine feminine here and the divine masculine energy here. So masculine, feminine energy here. If you, despite what spectrum that you fall on the most, right? This has to do with you really utilizing them both. So if you're really, how can I say this? If you're really, your dominant energy is the feminine energy, you're always in your thoughts and your emotions. This is you needing to scale into more of that masculine energy, that analytical, that assertive, that dominant energy, right? If you're more masculine, analytical, dominant, logical, that shit, right? That's us bringing it more into that feminine energy so you can make yourself, so you can become a better individual. Very well-rounded, you know what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time here, okay? Y'all, it's about time for me to get a fucking haircut. Anyways, it's about that time. Let's keep moving forward. Yeah, so when you tap into those energies and comprehend those energies, you'll start to really understand what you need, right? You'll start to understand how you fucking with yourself the long way, tapping into both energies that live within you, okay? So basically, we're talking about which one is dormant, go towards that more, right? It's going to make you a better individual. That's fucking with yourself the long way, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Okay, hopefully that made sense. They gave me the message like that, okay? All right, what's below us? Yeah, this is about us moving forward, even though if we're going through tests right now, this could be God putting you through the ringer right now. You get what I'm saying? To see your strength, your faith system, all of that. You know, we talk about faith, God, and love over here. This is that energy at these moments in time. It's about you really staying self-disciplined. You get what I'm saying? This is like staying focused on what you need to stay focused on. What is priority right now, okay? Make sure that you're making yourself priority. And you got to understand, especially with divine feminines, right? Let's talk about divine feminine energy. We tend to really take our self-care as more goddess baths and taking care of ourselves in that nature, like pampering ourselves and things of that nature. That's cool, but we need to tap into that masculine energy. We have another part of ourselves that we have to take care of ourselves that includes self-love as well. So that being said, getting these pinnacles, starting businesses, opening starting new projects, creating things in that masculine energy, getting his bag up, okay? That's a part of self-care as well, okay? This is that energy in these moments in time. If we want to say vice versa for the masculines are always chasing the bag, go for the money type of energy as masculine energy, but also pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, really making sure your mind, spirit, and soul is right. That is as well as the other side of you, masculine, that requires self-care, not just your pockets right. Okay, that's a portion of self-care. Okay, so depending on which side you guys are on dictates where y'all need to put your focus at. So that being said, if you're a feminine, always in your heart and mind, taking care of yourself, goddess fast, this, that, and the third, feeling pretty, baby, step into that masculine energy. Okay, let's get these pinnacles right so we can feel pretty and our pockets look pretty too, right? This is that energy. If you're a masculine, tapped more into them pinnacles, chasing the bag, career orientated, goal orientated, that's where we need to tap into that feminine energy, taking care of our spirit, our mind, our soul, that good stuff. Taking God baths, I guess to say, I don't know, taking care of yourself, you get what I'm saying? Pampering yourself, okay? There's nothing more great to see a man with his fucking nails like clean and done and pampered and together, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Kind of tapping into both of those energies so you guys can create the best life that you can. Okay, let's keep moving forward as we're really taking leadership of our lives. But remember that yin and yang energy has been the overall energy here for us, about us balancing out those energies within us, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. This has to do with analyzing the pinnacles, as we've been talking about, analyzing the pinnacles within our life, making sure those are the pinnacles in our life that needs to be there, right? This is that energy as we're tapping into ourselves, understanding what we need, really having this death and rebirth. We're starting to understand why we went through certain things in our life. Excuse me, my dog's in the house. He's always just barking at nothing. Like, it's like, why the fuck are you doing that? Anyways, because 9 times out of 10, he's just laying down, just feels like barking, he just starts barking. Anyways, let's keep moving forward. This has to do with really understanding what you need right now as you're making your way through this new cycle within your life, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Overall energy for the collective. Y'all, why does like my shoulders feel like tense and shit? All right, let's keep moving forward. Overall energy. Yeah, like I've been saying, what is priority for you right now? So that being said, remember, life is a 4-legged table. Health, wealth, self-expression, and love. I repeat, life is a 4-legged table. Health, wealth, self-expression, and love. Okay, so out of those 4 concepts, what is the weak link in your life? Use your strong strengths, the strongest strengths out of those 4 to improve the weakest part within that 4-legged table, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here as we're really making our way through this healing process, tapping into this newness within us, especially recognizing the higher self. Remember, the higher self and the lower self is coming into oneness, right? Understanding the mirror as the more that we dive deep within ourselves, right? The more that we recover ourselves, the more that we discover ourselves, right? The more that we do that shadow work, that work behind the scenes, right? We end up utilizing both of the masculine and feminine energies, right? Remember, like I said, if you're over more on the feminine side, we need to tap into that masculine energy so we can become a more balanced feminine. If you're more masculine, we need to line up with more of that feminine energy so we can become a more balanced masculine. There's nothing more greater than a masculine that knows what the fuck he wants, know how to get it out here, but also has emotional intelligence. It's nothing like a feminine that got emotional intelligence but know how to get it out here, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. This is about us really tapping into both energies, right? So that being said, 2 of Wands, survival, getting your bag right, that shit, right? 3 of Wands, purpose, evolution, elevating, making sure you're ascending spiritually, right? Combining both of those makes you a motherfucking threat out here. You get what I'm saying? This is that energy in these moments in time, but also utilizing both of those energies, you now become a fucking target because your energy, you gotta understand, when you level up every time, you send a beam up there and everybody sees that shit. Right? This is that energy. Your spirit team sees that shit. Also, the other realms see that shit. Everybody see that. Right? That beam. Okay? This is that energy in these moments in time. When you do that every time, of course, you're prone to spiritual attacks. You know what I'm saying? But this is that energy. If you fuck with God the long way, none of that shit can touch you. The fuck? What you mean? This is that energy in these moments in time. As long as you know yourself like you know yourself, you'll be fine, right? But like I said, when you're starting to become who you need to become, it's about you understanding the more power that you have, the more responsibility you have, okay? So make sure you're in this energy of being responsible with your power and not utilizing your power on people or taking advantage of people with your power. Make sure you're really using that shit in the most divine way possible, okay? All right, let's keep moving forward. Advice. Yeah, this is about us standing our ground when it comes to where we're going in our lives, really dictating where we're pushing our lives, right? Not allowing fear to dictate where we're going. This is you really taking leadership within your life, understanding what you're experiencing as you're really, as you're really building the life that you so seek in these moments in time here. And the more that you stay 10 toes down on where you're going, this is where people start, shit, she means what she say, or he means what he say, and he says what he means, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Make sure you're doing shit so people know that you ain't fucking playing, right? This is that energy. When you want to move in a direction, move in that direction. Don't teeter-totter, right? Make sure you're moving in that direction if that's the direction you want to go, right? This is that energy taking action with the Queen of Wands. Goodness sake, we had the Queen of Wands and the motherfucking King of Wands somewhere in here. If I could pull it out. Like I told y'all, talking about counterparts here. Yeah, look at this. We got counterparts in different decks here. Right? This is about us really balancing both of these energies within us. Right? This has to do with us really doing whatever necessary work we need to do and getting that shit done. Getting that shit out the mud. Like I said, there's nothing better than to see a feminine. She has emotional intelligence. She's aligned with what she needs to be in alignment, but she know how to get it out here, get this motherfucking bag, right? Create businesses, create shit for herself, fucking become a master manifester. There's nothing like a man that is a master manifester, know how to get it out here, know how to grind out here, but he got emotional intelligence. There's nothing like that, right? That makes y'all threats out here, right? This is that energy. The more that you make these moves and shift, the more that you start to understand why that shit is very crucial. How that makes you very versatile. Very versatile, feminine and masculine, okay? Let's keep moving forward. Last deck, light work. Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're going to overcome anything that has been holding you bondage. There we go. Holding you bondage, right? This energy has to do with you really moving forward from things that was not serving you. There's a completion of a cycle here. This is that energy you really following the guidance that you need to follow, but also trusting in the divine that they're working in your favor. Some of y'all are getting some type of payout. Some of y'all could have gotten some type of wreck. And you're getting some type of payout from that, okay? It's not for all, that's for some. That's a specific message on the 6 here. I'm hearing on the 6. Number 6. Be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, or physically the 6th, right, of June. Something like that. Okay, like I said, that's a specific message for somebody. All right, so like I said, whatever is going on in your life here, this has to do with you really being obedient and listening to the guidance that you're really uncloaking who you are. We got the death card again. This is death to old self and you becoming a new. That death to remorse, the death to rebirth energy, that metamorphosis energy in these moments in time. It really requires you just going with the flow, understanding what's going on in your life as you're really tending to your harvest, making sure every pinnacle in your harvest, every pinnacle in your garden is exactly where it needs to be, right? This is that energy in these moments in time, making sure every pinnacle in your harvest is true and authentic. What's a pinnacle? Person, place, or thing. Okay, so every pinnacle in your harvest is strategically has been planted by you. I repeat, every pinnacle in your harvest has been strategically planted by you, nobody else. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Okay, let's go and wrap this message up with your reading, or let's wrap this reading up with your message. Excuse me. We got what is this? Reciprocity. Yeah. I'm open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. Yeah, this is you really, as long as you're doing your job and doing what you need to do, God's going to bless you. So that being said, in these moments in time, when it comes to where you're going on your journey, this is about you trusting in the Creator on where they're leading you. But like I told you, if you're more in that feminine energy, start to utilize that masculine energy. If you're more in that masculine energy, start to utilize more of that feminine energy so you can make it, so you can become a fucking threat out here. This is that energy in these moments in time here. What Drake say? I fucking send a prayer up to God and go get what I asked for. So that being said, this is you sending that prayer up, that faith that you can get what you want, but taking actions on what the fuck you want to go get what you want. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Faith without action is motherfucking dead here. I repeat, faith without action is motherfucking dead. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You ain't gonna get shit having just blind faith. You're gonna have to make moves out here. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. The more that you tap into who you are, the more that you understand who you are, you start to unlock the true potential that you have. Okay? All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. As well as it's going to go on and share these vids so we can get on one accord. Excuse me. Oh my God. Stay tuned for those twin flame readings. Those are coming up right after this, depending on where those are getting posted at. That information will be below, okay? I want you guys to have a good day, and bye-bye.